Howdy everybody, my name is Gurnapede and welcome back to Routine. Did I say everybody? I usually say everyone. That's weird. Anyways, this game got to me a little bit last time. I was a little upset at the end of that episode, and I apologize for that. That's not who I am. I'm not a rager. I don't rage at games. But my god, these puzzles could be a little bit more straightforward. Or have a little bit more tutorial leading up to them. That'd be nice. But whatever. I remember that there is an elevator right next to me here that I cannot seem to access because I have too much power on somewhere else, so I'm gonna have to go fix that real quick. 1 second. I don't know if Big Guy is still lurking around in here or not. I hope not. For the sake of my sanity. Imaging too, gotta keep that on. Yeah, he's still over there. Fucking A. He's like right here too. That's not on? What do you mean? Of course he's still in here. Couldn't get rid of him. While I'm pretty much literally done with this. That'd be insane. No, I gotta keep him around. Gotta keep him around for literally no reason. Other than to piss me the hell off. Ah, shit. What? What do you mean? Wait, I have security access too, so now it's not gonna work. You're kidding me. I have security access 2 instead of security access 1, so it's not gonna work for me. Wow. Okay. Alright, that's all kinds of funny. Just kill me, bro. Well, that was a little bit more graphic than I thought it'd be. What the fuck ever, man. I have security access 2 instead of security access 1, so now the door doesn't work. Alright, that's like the funniest joke ever. That's a great way to get me back into this, actually. It's hilarious, even. Fucking... I don't even know what I can turn off. I guess I have to go in there and turn off the fucking prongo too, don't I? Wow, that's just actually incredible to me. That's a thing. That happened just now. Oh my god. You're a special kind of fucking stupid, you know that? Get the fuck on. Oh my god, and he fucking farted on me again. Wah, 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 wah. At least he's deaf, that much I know now. Alright, already off to a great start this episode. I was planning on just cutting straight back to it when I was here. If I can help it, I'm gonna try not to let him through that fucking door right now. There we go. You stay on that side. It's all your space now. Okay, cool. So I actually can go in here. Nice. Yeah, part of me was expecting that not to work for some reason. And I guess we're going up now. Okay, now the episode can actually start, and hopefully now I can actually make some progress. Where the fuck did I go? What the hell? This don't look like up. This looks like a basement. Where the fuck am I? Terminal. Initialize airlock sequence. Well, hold on. Hold your horses. Don't get ahead of yourself. Let me fucking... Battery. I'll take that. Thank you. Ah, tape recorder.
This is William Davis, founder of Prism Institute.
You always come with that intro music?
To express my gratitude to each and every member of Prism. For your tireless work, your dedication, and your remarkable foresight. I suspect those back home are utterly unprepared for what we shall find. Once the ward is operational, our real work begins, and I look forward to it with great anticipation.
Okay, cool. I didn't catch hardly any of that, other than the fact that you're a high and mighty, spoiled, rich douchebag who thinks that this is a good idea. Can I, alright, initialize, oh, there we go. Security clearance required, please provide security credentials with interface module above, yep. Oh, we're going to a cutscene. Okay. Oh, we're not going to a cutscene. That was just a loading screen for some reason. What was that about? Oh, I'm moonwalking. Okay. Cool. Yeah, so this is what I was talking about. If we're all equipped with these spacesuits, I'm assuming even the guests have some, and even if the guests don't have some, there was only like 2 guests, I think, that I saw. 1 confirmed, I know of, in the plaza, chapter 5, Endure. Okay, fine, I'll bask for a second. This is beautiful. I do like this. This is very pretty. You guys outdid yourself. This is great environmental design. I'm still pissed off about the big guy down below, but this is cool. Alright. Very good. Very nice. Anyways, achievement. Awesome. Anyways. I'm assuming all of the crew definitely had spacesuits, and I'm assuming that they had, even if the guests didn't have their own spacesuits, the plaza should have had spare spacesuits for people in case something bad happened. So why couldn't they just all suit up and then reboot the ASN completely? Why was it all, oh, life support, oh, it's holding the life support systems together? Don't make sense to me. It's never going to. Shit sounds wet. Also, my dog is now sprinting around the room at max speed. Hold on. Hey, come here. I don't like that mouth sound. You sit down. Sit down. Sit. Yeah, I don't know why he's awake right now. Anyways. This is pretty cool. I like the running. The sense of gravity is very good on the running. I do definitely feel like I'm on the moon right now. So what am I meant to find right now? It's a big antenna. What's that for? Just so people can see over the horizon, probably. Also, man, that sounds bright. Earth looks to be doing good. The big blue marble in the sky. It's doing perfectly fine. I'm surprised nothing bad happened out there. I thought there was definitely going to be something. It probably is if I explore a bit more, but that was pretty cool. I'll have to give it to him. That shouldn't have made that much noise. Now, why can't we render an actual airlock sequence in real time? Why do we have to do loading screens? Guess I'll never know. What the fuck is going on in there? Is there anything in here? I didn't check around. No. No, that's not a tape. Alright. I was hoping we'd get some more sane people talking to us, and it wouldn't be so much all the insane people anymore. But I guess we left them all behind at the ASN, huh? Down we go. So I'm assuming we're back in time during this part of the game. We got transferred back in time because we're in the fake memories, because we're in the Brave Mind, or whatever the hell's going on. I'm assuming that's what's happening. What is happening here? Why is it raining? Save point. That's good. Always welcome a new one of these. My database say. Okay. It's my tasks. The canal. Something significant happened in the canal. The archive terminal indicates that an emergency echography must be performed. However, I cannot proceed without first upgrading my interface module to security level 3. To do that, I need to reach the annex station to locate the Founder's terminal. The canal. So that's what we're doing. We're trying to upgrade to O3. I mean, I guess I already assumed that. Probably already seen all those. Alright. Onwards. What's this? Uh-huh. I didn't check that other door that's back there. Oh. Uh-oh. EL9. Unable to administer disinfectant for... Okay. Automation out of order. Manual entry of chemical formula required. Oh, okay. So we're out of disinfectant. I guess the station wouldn't be entirely aware that everyone's dead and that there's really no need to disinfect anything anymore. Also, this guy looks like he did not have a very good time. Growing towards the light. I like that. That's a nice touch. What is this? Ah, you see, that one works. Interestingly. What's this say?
We came so far. Further than anyone would have expected. This place is proof of our will, our perseverance, our vision. Soon the canal will speak.
Ah, so it's a religious thing by far. They're starting to worship the canal. Oh, look at that. A trap door that you can crawl through apparently. Not going through there yet, but I think that's the problem, right? It spends the entire first couple of acts actually, setting up the plaza to be the thing. And I understand that this game was in development hell for a very long time. And it got so many story extensions probably during that time that it wasn't meant to. In fact, it was probably meant to end with shutting down the ASN and be a very short game. But they should have kept the game design consistent across the entire game, no matter how long that would have taken. Because the entire first act is setting up all of the mechanics and it's showing me all these things I can do. It's like, oh, you can scan the screens. Oh, you can look at the fingerprints. You can troubleshoot things. You can go flip levers. You can only climb through these hatches whenever they open up. And then it's slams me in here and expects me to know stuff like I can crawl through those that look very closed with no explanation, you know? It's just, it puts off like really bad. Hi Ken, the automated sensor in the decontamination is malfunctioning. It can identify contaminants, but it can't communicate the chemical formula necessary to sanitize. Until I get it fixed, we can work around it by manually entering the chemical formula. I'll put up a sign to inform the rest of the crew that use the main control lab. Okay. I woke up in the past again, missing chunks of time. I feel like I need to be somewhere. It's like waking up from a dream I can't remember. And that voice, my voice. Together. Oh, okay. So this guy's butt fucking insane too. Awesome. Yeah, I'm glad there are no stable individuals on board this space station that I'm at. Okay, I can't go through any of those. Good thing he died in such a cinematic way, right underneath the speakers blaring the distorted music that make it seem even more creepy. Alright, in we go. The vents so far have been safe spaces, but I feel like they're gonna switch that up on me too very soon. But not yet, it would seem. Also, how do I get my big ass self through those, especially wearing a spacesuit? Seems completely improbable. Oh, a save point right here, right next to a door that I can prone through. Well, that seems inviting. Do I have to go there though? Overflows at 100% capacity, cistern is at 100% capacity, okay. Soup. Oh, what, I can't go in there? Alright. Only one way to go, it would seem. Linear game design, that's also a complete shift from where we've been for the entire game so far. Is that splooge on that window? What the fuck? Okay, yeah. It's very quiet in here. I wonder what that could mean. Oh no, that's a gateway to the other side. And it's not a window, it's a tarp. Okay, what's this say? I assume this isn't gonna work, but can't hurt to try. About over here. Maria's terminal. Well, I don't know Maria, do I? I guess I gotta find out who Maria is. Probably on one of these desks here. That was a weird sound. Patient, Henry Becker, lead physicist. Tether partner, Matthew Gerard, physicist. That was an interesting sound to my left just now. Male, 51 years old, lead physicist, general appearance poorly. Patient has a prominent cough and breathing issues. He's experiencing tightness in his chest, which he says after a presence visited him yesterday. He also complains of ice pick headaches, floaters in vision, and sensitivity to light, which he's been experiencing for about a month. Communicated concern to Judith Weather, psychologist, regarding Becker's comments about a presence, and submitted a referral for examination after patient recovers from physical symptoms. Becker has been isolated with prescribed salbutamol for asthma symptoms. His primary and secondary rotations will be reassigned until further notice. Okay. That's cool and all, but what's that mean for me? This is access override. Not sure what that means. I wonder if I can put the other guy's code in there and see if it does anything. Couldn't hurt to try, I guess. What was his code again? Mm. 3512 8947. Wait, 8947. Was that her terminal over there? 8947? It is. There we go. There's something. Emails. I discovered something in the arbor. It's a large animal and it does not appear to be alive. I think it's what some of the others saw. You must go and see Then we need to get it to the main control lab. I went back to the arbor to save as much of the fluids from the dissection as possible, but I had let most of it soak into the soil. I wish circumstances were more jovial, but I'm grateful to be able to share this moment with you, Maria. This is an absolute marvel, a native being of the moon. Dude, like, what the fuck could that possibly be? Hello, team. There's a potential illness going around. Until we know more, STIP is in effect. Report the first sign of any symptoms. Isolate if feeling ill. Wipe down surfaces frequently. Wear provided masks. Visit the lab for cultures to be taken. Most of us doctors will always be at the main control lab, so stop by at any time. A sleeping area will be set up for you in a designated isolation zone, and your meals will be delivered to the length of your isolation period. Kim will be conducting recurring surface swabs and used air filter testing. Bio will handle pre-incinerator wastewater analysis. Engineering will be replacing all air filters with high efficiency particulate air filters over the next 48 hours. Reach out to the medical team with any questions. Thank you. Cool. What's the EXE? Find wired doors found, opening doors. Please terminate this program. Okay, can do. Did it come preloaded with the music, or did you add that in yourself? Oh my fucking god, of course he's here again. How did he even make it over here, bro? Even know how the fuck he got in here, bro. Okay, serine biomarkers detected. More details soon. I can't wait for the radiocarbon results. I don't know if I'm going to be able to sleep thinking about what types of ancient life could have left these biomarker assemblages in these samples and from how long ago. As excited as I am, it doesn't feel right celebrating this without Edith. Proteinogenic amino acids. After everything, it has all been worth it. This is momentous. Life right here, right now, with us on the moon. Maybe the canal harbors more hospitable environment for certain organic material. After I get the next experiments logged and prepped tomorrow, I need to talk with Barbara. What I'm experiencing does not fill me with confidence, the loss of time, the hallucinations, and yet I embrace it. I embrace the process. I hear it now. The canal is our only way to go on together. He's just fucking like making circles, by the way. He's just walking around in circles. Because of course he is. What the fuck is he doing? Okay. Interesting. Dude, how the fuck did he actually even get in here? So confused. A time like now to save, I guess. Just couldn't let me be done with them, could they? Thank God he's deaf. I'm headed this way. See you later, smelly. Actual fucking nuisance, like. Yeah, he didn't go in here, I don't think, on his patrol path, so maybe I'm fine in here. I'm not gonna bet any money on it. Yeah, there's a hatch there. What's this? Oh. Door main wing. Okay. Oh my god, he's actually coming in here, isn't he? Why does he then decide he's gonna follow, huh? What possesses him to do that? Is it just because I'm there? Am I that irresistible to him? Oh. Well, that was terrifying. I didn't even fucking see where he came from. Was he just tucked into the corner? Where is he? Oh, he's down the hallway that way. Fucking hate this. He's just fucking camping out here. Awesome. I actually didn't know if I'd make that. Alright, what's through here? Lots of red corridors. Okay. Oh, another save point. Cool. Cool. You know what? I can learn to forgive if they'll just keep handing these to me. What the fuck? Dude outside? Is he just standing out there? Okay, whatever. Let's read these. What's these say? Citric acid can boost chlorhexide strength, could destroy our solution too acidic. Sodium bicarbonate could disrupt peroxide. pH levels help copper stay active. EDTA, good at cleaning up stray metals that would weaken phenol strength. Can weaken when a lot of alcohol, such as ethanol. When in a lot of alcohol, such as ethanol. Stabilizes metals and produces or protects H2O2. Polyvinyl pyrrolidine or pyrrolidone, PVP. Yeah, PVP. We'll just call it PVP. A good stabilizer, but could make the solution more viscous than we want. PVP can retain and slow down the release of silver ions. Sodium chloride can balance chlorohexide or lose strength fast. Breaks down H2O2 and Cu2. Can accelerate decomposition too much. No, it's base plus active O1, copper plus active O2 plus stabilizer. Copper ions unstable if exposed to strong acids or too much chloride. Best in mildly acidic environments. Silver ions highly compatible. EDTA can bind silver ions too tightly. Peracetic acid would destroy copper ions too quickly. A potent oxidizer, even stronger than peroxide. Phenol can reduce copper's strength. Hydrogen peroxide works well with Cu2 plus and EDTA. Chlorohexide provides a long-lasting solution. Does not synergize well with H2O2. Okay. I hope I don't have to solve a puzzle with all this information, because I'm just going to look it up if I do, I'm going to be honest. Okay. Oh, okay. Water content improves penetration into porous surfaces. Water alone does not work for copper or hydrogen peroxide. Isopropyl alcohol. This is a very effective base. Helps dissolve cell membranes, making pathogens more vulnerable to copper and peroxide. Propylene glycol, risk of residue, keeps citric acid from clumping or separating, keeps copper ions suspended and spread out evenly, can degrade hydrogen peroxide. Ethanol, compatible with EDTA, doesn't assist copper ions, no big advantage over IPA. Okay. You better not make me try to solve a puzzle with this shit, because I will look it up. Fail. Effectiveness 25%. Okay. Okay. Alright. Doesn't work for copper or hydrogen peroxide. Too bad. Those are literally the two things I have in there. 25%. Okay. I want to solve this on my own, I really do, but fucking A. There we go. Okay. Alright, that was complex. Somehow it started to make sense to me there after a certain period of time. Alright. So now it's all about avoiding the big dude. I'm on this way. Okay, go, go, go. The safe here. Okay. There we go. Puzzle wasn't too convoluted, but still. Bathe me off. That's what I'm talking about. And now there's no possible way he can get in here because this is cordoned off. Never mind, apparently it's not cordoned off. Awesome.
Such sorrow in her eyes. Or is it heartache? How lonely she must have been. I'm here now.
Yeah, who are you talking about? Okay, cool. Get that badge off the ground in a minute because I feel like it's going to do something. Unidentified remains of unknown animal, general appearance, large animal, deceased, pale flesh, hairless. Vertebrae of the animal looks to be of mammalia class with 10 limbs. The neck measures 120 centimeters. Examination shows an apple lodged within the throat, which is probably the cause of death. Digestive system consists of one stomach with 4 compartments. No apple was found in any of the compartments. Ovaries are present, but no evidence of uterus or cervix. The mammary glands and internal sex organs suggest the animal is female, which also suggests the potential of a male mate. Due to the size of the subject, a partial autopsy had to occur at the site of discovery in the arbor, with much of the subject remaining there. Transport of the rest of the subject to the lab has been scheduled for tomorrow. The arbor has been closed for the time being. Okay, so if I'm reading the room correctly here, that tree that they had in there in the arbor was an apple tree, and the female lady thing, giant guy, that guy's girlfriend basically, choked to death on a fucking apple, and that's why he's so pissed off and is trying to kill everyone. 3879. 3879. 3879. Gotta remember that. 3879. 3879. 3879, saving again. 3879, 3879. 3879 Rooney. 3879, and of course he's still here. 3879, bro. No one cares about your girlfriend, big dog. I'm gonna be honest with you. Three 3879. You're gonna hear fast before he comes. Alright. There we go. Very good. Three 3879. What's the code? Alright. Might as well not tempt fate. Let's get the hell down here. What's with the orchestra in my ears? Got something you want to tell me? There's lots of poo-poo on the floor. I meant to believe this was his hideout. Oh my god, he's down here, isn't he? Don't like, not a fan, don't like this. Not a fan of this. Not a fan of this. I can't stress that enough. Not a fan. Is this a lever? Well, I'm glad that's making so much noise. Still not a fan. I would like some sort of objective soon. Don't like having idle hands. There's a flashlight on this. Apparently no need for it though. Keeping to the well-lit areas of this sewer. Oh, that's fascinating. Oh, I imagine he's not happy about this. Oh god. Oh god. Okay, okay, okay. I get the memo. I'm going. Oh god. Come on, you're stronger than— okay. You're not stronger than him. As it turns out, not stronger than him at all. Can't even hope to be stronger than him. What the fuck is that? Why is there a fetus? What the fuck are you? Are you a worm? What? Did he let me go? What happened? Okay. Uh-huh. Oh my gosh, he's still here. Oh, this is open now. So is that. Okay. Let's go this way. Actually, let's save first. I'm a chronic saver. This game has made me a chronic saver. Down, down, down we go. It's down here. More bullshit that I'm not gonna like. That I'm not gonna particularly care for. Still don't have security access 3 yet. So. Hmm. Another ladder back up. I'm very confused as to what's happening right now. Am I back in the plaza? Ongoing cycle of natural actions and routine, or patterns. Routine, yeah. That was in the beginning of the game. What's this?
The canal.
Oh, more
Always
ramblings,
says
okay.
my name. Urging me forward.
You don't sound so good, bud. Sure this is the way you want to go?
Okay.
Yeah, I guess he's alright with it.
Final moment. One last glance upon her face before I leave.
Are you still talking about the tall, creepy fucking thing? Is that her? Is that the her you keep talking about? Williams Terminal. Is that his name? Can I use his code here? Yep, 3879. Diary. Magnificent mammalian species specimen, a true being of the moon. She holds so much history in the layers of her mind. Yeah, that's what he's fucking talking about. The other entity that Henry encountered is still here. I can feel sadness that is not my own. The others think they're hallucinations, they're mistaken, they're memories. I slept in the main control lab last night. When it was just me and her, she spoke to me. Yeah, I doubt it. I really, really doubt it. I know now, there's no place for us here, not in a conventional sense. The canal is the answer. Just a few of us left now. Won't be long till we're all together. It's time I join them. Before I go, I must look upon her one last time. Yep. Is this going to be a video of her? Entity B? I really wish I could get the cursor off the screen. But I can't. Sort of just stuck there. So there's the apple tree. She choked to death. Got a lot of arms compared to him. I guess it did say that though. Oh, that's the worm I saw in my nightmares. That's my GF if she asked if I still love her if she was a worm. If that's what she looks like, then fuck no. A second life form has been discovered, anatomically consistent with A. Entity B was found by Maria Ivanov in the arbor and was already deceased upon discovery. Preliminary cause of death appears to be asphyxiation, likely resulting from choking on the apple, possibly due to incompatibility with human produce. And she just didn't fucking chew, like she thought she was supposed to eat it whole or some shit. Probably. Bro, even giraffes can figure this shit out. Kinda just natural selection at that point, ain't it? Okay. The incident occurred at the canal observation experiment at the canal. During setup, Matthew Gerard, physicist, went into a trance and walked into the canal. Henry Becker successfully retrieved Gerard via the tether connection. Gerard was in poor condition, had an emaciated appearance. He could not speak coherently and seemed confused. Back at the base, his condition worsened. He was put into a medically induced coma and given intravenous treatment for extreme dehydration. Approximately 12 hours later, Gerard went into cardiac arrest, which doesn't have a space there for some reason, and died on the 29th of August, 1978. 2025 LTC. Burial was held outside the base for Gerard. Okay. Well, that's sad. General appearance, barely conscious, confused, gaunt, extremely dehydrated. Patient arrived in an emergency situation from the canal location. He could not speak clearly and had issues breathing. His general appearance was alarming, almost as if he were void of moisture. Veins constricted, causing difficulties for IV insertion. Vitals were erratic but stabilized after we administered sedation. Patient has been put into a medically induced coma and given fluids and medication intravenously. Judith Weber spoke with Gerard briefly before he was administered sodium thiopental for the MIC. A transcript has been requested. Well, that's quite a shame. Something bad's on the moon, I suppose. Per the airlock ID log at 0237 LTC, Kenneth Murphy left the base on his own. On-duty crew is sparse due to loss of life and current illness. No one saw Murphy leave, and he did not inform anyone of his plans. For safety reasons, the base is now on lockdown. Comms have been left on in the pass in the event Murphy returns. The pass. I'm assuming that's like a location here. Also, I do believe we are like flashbacked in the past. I can't remember exactly what time frame we started this game at, but I think this is in the past. Okay. So I'm gonna leave this here for next time. If you guys like what you saw, make sure to leave a like and comment on the video and subscribe. I could always use more of those, and it does seem like we are coming up on the end of this game very shortly. So definitely the next episode, probably. If not, I'll try to finish it in the next episode, even if it's outside of my time strain. Otherwise, don't go to the moon. Bad things are on the moon. I've been the Gurn.